When you do your insurance enrollment, there's a lot of different terms, and it's really important to understand exactly what each of these terms mean. So today, we're going to talk about premiums. We're going to talk about what they are, how and when you pay them, and exactly what the premiums are for Medicare. And it's really important to understand exactly what you'll be paying for Medicare and how you're going to be paying it. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jamie Banner, and I'm the founder of Medicare by Jamie. I'm a licensed insurance agent that works specifically with people enrolling into Medicare, and today I'm going to talk to you about Medicare premiums. When we do our Medicare enrollment, there's a lot of different insurance terms out there. There's premiums, deductibles, out-of-pocket maximums, and it can start to get really confusing as to what each one of those does. So today I'm going to break it down into what a premium is, how much your premiums are for Medicare, and exactly how those get paid. Before we get started, if you find the information in this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And now we can dive right into it. So the first question is, what is a premium? Easiest way to look at it, it's the amount you pay for an insurance policy. So for premiums, that's how you essentially buy your policy. You pay a monthly amount to ensure that you have that insurance. So with premiums, you're going to pay the same amount every month for that coverage. You will always pay it every month, and that's how you keep your policy active. So if we're wondering the difference between a premium versus a deductible, it's easy to think premiums you always pay, you have no choice, you pay every month. A deductible, on the other hand, is something you pay if you use your policy. So with deductibles, that is what you pay towards your policy before the insurance company kicks in. So for example, Medicare Part B carries a $198 deductible in 2020. With that, you pay that before Medicare pays for any coverage for you. However, you are also paying your premium at the same time. So every month, you pay that premium regardless of whether you're actively using the plan or you haven't been to the doctor in maybe a month or two. You still pay that monthly premium. So now we know what a premium is. Let's talk about what the actual numbers are, because there's a couple different premium levels in Medicare. The first one's going to be Medicare Part A. So typically, Medicare Part A has a $0 premium, but notice that there's a little asterisk. For the majority of people, it is $0, but if you haven't worked 10 quarters, you might pay a premium for Medicare Part A, and I'm going to get to that in just a few minutes. Medicare Part B has a base standard premium of $144.60. And again, you see another little asterisk there. $144.60 is the base lowest Medicare Part B premium you can pay in 2020. And it can increase based on your taxes. If you file for high tax returns, you may have a higher Part B premium. Again, I'm going to get to that in a little bit as well. Medicare Part C, so that is our Medicare Advantage plan or our Medicare Supplement plan. And you can see the premiums with these can really vary. Your Medicare Advantage plans can be as low as $0 premium and as high as $100. And Medicare Supplement plans typically float between $50 to $200. And you can see there's differences obviously in the monthly premiums because these are two completely different plans. I have a video where I explain the differences between Medicare Advantage plans and Medicare Supplement plans. I'm going to link it down below, but there's a reason that one has a lot lower of a premium, and that's because, like we talked about earlier, it's got deductibles and out-of-pocket maximums tied to it. Medicare Supplement plans, not really. You got the premium, and that's about it. The last one is a Part D premium, and again, this one varies a lot. There's a standard kind of lowest premium, is about $13.20, but it really changes based on the prescriptions you take. And again, same thing like Part B. If you have high tax filings, you can have an additional Part D premium. But that one is a lot more individualistic based on the medications you take. So let's talk about Part A's premium. Like I said, majority of people, it's free. A lot of people enroll in it right at 65, even if they don't need Medicare, because why not? It's free. I'm not paying for it. But what if maybe you haven't worked the 40 quarters? So you haven't worked 10 years and been paying into your Medicare. You could have a Part A premium. So if you've worked 30 to 39 quarters, your Part A premium is $252 monthly. That's a big jump from $0 to $252. And if you worked less than 30 quarters, It's another big jump to $458. So these are kind of our 3 levels of Part A premium. Like I said, majority of people it's free, but if not, you could pay either $252 or $458. And I know a lot of you are thinking, well, my spouse didn't work 10 years. They were a stay-at-home parent, or they didn't work the entire time. There's some special circumstances, luckily, with that too. So if your spouse did not work, but they want to qualify for Medicare, they can, but there's a catch to it. So your spouse who did not work can qualify for Medicare if you or the working spouse are 62 years or older. So if your spouse is 65 and has never worked and you're 62, they can qualify for premium-free Part A, but you have to be 62. And the reason for this is if you are 62, you are now eligible for Social Security benefits. Do you have to collect them for your spouse to qualify? No, but you have to be eligible for Social Security benefits. So if your spouse turns 65 and you're only 55, they're not going to qualify for that premium-free Part A until you hit age 62. Something to really think about if your spouse is older and has not been working. Part B and D, it's not as pretty of a chart as Part A, and that's because this kind of varies pretty wildly based on your tax filings of your income. And this is not just your paycheck. This could be inheritances, estate sales, things like that. Whatever you filed on your taxes is what Social Security is going to look at to see if they're going to raise your Part B and Part D premiums. So like I said, the base standard Part B premium in 2020 is $144.60, and that is if you filed your taxes individually for $87,000 or less, or jointly $174,000 or less. If you had more than that, you're going to have add-ons to your Part B and Part D premiums. So let's look at the first one. If individually you filed somewhere between $87,000 and $109,000, or jointly $174,000 to $218,000, your Part B premium is going to increase to $202.40. And also your Part D premium will have $12.20 added to whatever Part D plan you choose. So both those premiums will increase because you have higher tax filings. And it kind of just increases from there. I have a video where I go over all of the levels of how your Part B and Part D premiums can increase. I'm going to link it down below, but just good to know, if you filed higher taxes, you're going to have a higher Part B and Part D penalty. And also, what's really important to know is they're looking at your tax filings. So generally, they're looking at something that happened 2 years ago. Because say we're in 2020 and it's early into the year, they can't look at your 2019 because maybe you haven't filed it yet. So they're going to look at the last tax they have on file, which is likely to be 2018. So if something has substantially changed for you, maybe you've retired, you have a lot less income than you did, there are ways to appeal it. It's called an IRMA appeal. Again, I have a whole video that explains how to do this appeal. I'm going to link it down below. But obviously, for a lot of us, when we turn 65 and we retire, our income substantially changes. So it's really important to know how to get these additional premiums to be lowered if your income has substantially changed when you do your Medicare enrollment. Part C, it's a little bit different. These Medicare supplement plans are based on a couple different factors. First one's going to be your age, gender, and location. Those are kind of the big 3 things. Medicare supplement prices vary based on where you live in the country, how old you are, and even whether you're male or female. And this is what I do. I assist people in finding the best Medicare supplement plans. So if you give me a call, my number is 833-65-JAMIE. I can help you find the best Medicare supplement plan using this very simple criteria. So this is one aspect. The other is going to be your plan type. And that could be anything from a Plan G, a Plan N, Plan GHT, as well as how the plans are issued, whether they are attained age, issue age, or community rated. And I will go over all of that with you in depth to make sure you fully understand exactly how your Medicare supplement plan is priced and why it's that way. Hope you found the information in this video helpful. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can always give me a call. My number is 833-65-JAMIE. You can also send me an email, jamie@medicarebyjamie.com, or you can visit my website, MedicareByJamie.com. You can request a free Medicare supplement plan quote. I will send you a quote personally for any plans in your area, and I will also give you a call and go over all of those. It's free. It's no cost to you to use me to help you look for your Medicare supplement options. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and if you stay tuned, I'm going to give you a tour of my website and show you exactly how to request that Medicare supplement plan quote. Plus, I've got a ton of free resources on there that I would love you to take because they're free and they're going to really help simplify this Medicare journey for you. Again, thank you for watching. Hi, I'm Jamie Banner, the founder of Medicare by Jamie. I'm going to give you a quick run through of my website so you can easily navigate and find all the important links and information I provided for you. So when we get started, we're going to be right on the home page, and the first thing you can see is you can request a Medicare supplement plan quote. And that's what I do. I assist people in finding the best Medicare supplement plan options for them. So if you go ahead and put your zip code in there and a couple other basic pieces of information, I can get you the best supplement plan quote in your area. Once we get away from there and we go up to the top, we can see the Resource Center. So if we click on the Resource Center, we've got a couple options under there. The first one's going to be Video Library. So when we click there, it's going to take you to a page that shows you all of my YouTube videos. So all my videos will be on there along with their titles, so you can easily kind of search through them and see what video you're looking for based on your current needs. There's also a button up there that says subscribe to YouTube. So that will take you straight to my YouTube channel where you can subscribe, comment, do whatever you need, and find all the videos you need. When we go back to the Resource Center, the next link is going to say important links. And that's going to be a ton of different hyperlinks that give a lot of information like finding doctors that take Medicare, maybe filing a claim if you had something, lots of different things that can take you out to show you things you can do for Medicare. And the last section is going to be guides and forms. Now, this one is really important. I've listed a ton of forms that are going to be very important for Medicare. Stuff like employer coverage forms if you're still working past 65, IRMA appeal forms, maybe if you need to check your Part B premium based on your income. I have all of that here, plus a lot of different informative PDFs that's going to give you as much information as you need in Medicare, because that's what we want. We want you to be completely educated on everything Medicare related so you can make the best and most informed decision. I've also got it up here where everything is divided into categories. So if you need to find something a little bit faster, just click one of these categories and it's going to narrow it down to things involved in that section. Again, if you have any questions, you can always call me. My number is 833-65-JAMIE. You can also email me at jamie@medicarebyjamie.com, or you can go to the website and hit the Contact Us button and you can send me a little information. I hope you found this video helpful and thank you for watching.